to the music scene, showing lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see. So all around town radio show. That's where I go for the latest band info and so all around town radio show.
I don't know what that was. There we go.
It's the all around town radio show. The all around town radio.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Live at 5. It is a Thursday. That means we're bringing you who's playing out the best musicians and venues in the tri-state and who's playing all week long. Stick around. We'll be right back.
It's the Weekend Review. It's a Bible coming for you.
Mine too, Scotty.
Speaking with the fans, sometimes they don't show well. Whatever, man.
What's going on with my shirt?
We're coming who's playing out off the open jam with the who's who of talent. Come Friday night, ready to raise some hell.
Raising hell.
With all around, you know, plan to do it well.
Oh, yeah.
So all around town radio
Show. Thank you, sweet Sister Mercy, for our wonderful All Around Town Radio theme song, which is stuck in everybody's head. It is. I was doing trivia last night. I tell you a funny story. Not last night, night before last, and I hear my theme song playing, and I'm looking around the room, and there's a lady at a table showing her friends the show that they had never seen, and she was playing. I was like, where is that coming from? I thought I was hearing it in my sleep too. It was crazy. So yeah, thanks, sweet Sister Mercy, for sticking that one in our head. Hello, Glenn, checking in on the YouTube channel. Dave, there's that song again, he says. Yes. Thank you, Dave, for being here. Jeff Vance on the YouTube. Time to engage. Engage. Do I have an engage sound effect? I might. Let's see. Here we go. We're going to engage the turbochargers right now. Yes. And now it's time for Who's Playing Out. Brought to you by our friends at Heather's in Springboro, who's getting ready to kick off a huge season on the patio. Huge season. We'll be hitting that hard here in the next few weeks as she opens up for business and all that good stuff. Yes. Yes. Popping collars. I don't know what's going on with this shirt. I don't really care, though, at this point. It is opening day. Did anyone go to the parade? Raise your hand if you went to the parade. Hi, Doug Hall. What's happening, my friend? From the Hall Pass Rock Band in the house. John Esper from Columbus checking in. Nick Wheeler in the house from Truck. And we're going to mention him playing a gig with Shane DeMoss this week. Yeah, some good stuff going on there. And what's the other one's name? Stone Agony, I think, if I remember correctly. Something like that. Stone Agony. Jeff said, most excellent. It's like Bill and Ted. Most excellent. Thank you all for dropping by and being here on a wonderful Thursday. And yeah. Kevin McCoy Band did play on a float this year again. Yes, they did. So did Bronson Arroyo and our friend Jamie Combs. I saw them on TV. I couldn't make it down there. I just was a little worried about getting down there and getting caught up in the moment and not being back for this at 5, which this is my sponsor day, so I have to do this. And I don't have to, but I feel like I should. And bring you the list of who's playing out. And Catherine just shared, and while she's saying that, Sharon is Karen, I will tell you that you can certainly throw a little share on the page today and help support the local musicians and the venues that we talk about. Absolutely. Nick says Stone Agony, Next to Nowhere, and Truck. Yeah. I'm glad to see you're playing with Benny, too. I love Benny Bodine, man. He is a rocking good fella. He is. Hi, Tina Reed Ramsey from O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield, Ohio. Thank you for checking in. And yes, John, I have the Abe's Lincoln gig. Thank you for that. It is on the list as well. Brad sent that one to me. Kevin Cooper, greetings to you, my friend, and Jimmy Kilroy as well. And Bob Klein checking in. Bob, thanks for stepping up and being on the show for our 100th episode on Tuesday. That was fun. What a great time. 100th episode with Karis, and I've made it. We haven't been kicked off the internet yet. Surprise, surprise. It's crazy. All right, this is going to be Who's Playing Out, guys, for Thursday, March 27th to Wednesday, April 2nd. Do we have a Reds score yet? Have they just started? Anybody know? I don't have it tuned in here, so somebody let us know if you have any updates. Someone be our sports reporter today, if you will. Catherine's got a shameless plug, and I'll throw it in there, playing Glendale Trackside Pub tomorrow. Thank you. She even knows to call it a shameless plug at this point. That's all right. Send me those. I'll put them on the list. It gets printed and sent out to people. It does. It does. Yes. 3-0 Redlegs. Thank you, Bob. I like that. I like the sound of that. And yes. And Darren's at his boys' first baseball game of the year. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that going on. Lots of that happening here in the next few months with everybody in their kids' sports and all those fun things. So, like I said, this is going to be Who's Playing Out for Thursday, March 27th through Wednesday, April the 2nd. We're moving into April, ladies and gents, in this list. And as we always say on Thursdays, a little live music can turn an ordinary day into a memorable experience. This is where the area's top musicians take center stage at some of the Tri-State's best restaurants, night spots, and music venues that bring you live music to the region nearly every night of the week. So make your first stop here. Find out weekly who's playing out at one of our live local venues. Yes. And you guys can shout out for the Reds. We like the Reds. We do. Cincinnati does an opening day like none other. I mean, it's just, I was watching the parade today on TV and my goodness, you know, I bet it was 20 people deep, the whole parade route. Just nuts. It should just be a national holiday in Cincinnati. It should. And I think it is. I think most people get some time off in the afternoon to go take part in all that. Oh, 3-2 Reds now, top of the fourth. Thank you, Bob. Keep the updates coming if you get them. Megan Miller in the house, the lovely, wonderful, fantastic Megan Miller from the Cassette Junkies. They're on the list this week as well, playing one of our favorite venues. So let me get a little swig of something here. All right, let's get started. Band solos and duos and solos and duos and bands and all those lions, tigers, and bears are brought to you by our friend at Heather's in Springboro, Ohio. And also yours truly here at All Around Town Radio. So thank you all for joining us today. We're going to talk about Heather's for just a minute. Hi, Steve Stein. I'm going to talk about Heather's for just a moment because live music will start there at Heather's on April the 10th. However, few special events before that. Bingo kicks off on the 8th of April. That's a huge night at Heather's. And another huge night, I'm going to brag a little bit, Name That Tune debuts again. Gosh, we started in 2019 there, and we go every week on Wednesday nights, and we're kicking it off on April the 9th. So we'd love to see you. Some of you have played. If you haven't played, come on out to Heather's and spend a good time with us on a Wednesday. Always call in a reservation, though, because you never know if you'll get a table or not. It's huge, but lots of people play that game. They like it for some reason. All right. So, Heather's, thank you for being our sponsor, and we look forward to announcing your musical gigs starting April 10th all the way through the summer months into the November, actually. And they actually had a sneak peek on the patio with our friends from Grocery Store Vodka over the weekend of St. Patty's Day. And a few others, Ben and Pete, and some of them in the house. Speaking of Grocery Store Vodka, there's Steve Shoemaker. Let's have a hall pass. You want to? And Gina McCann in the house, the lovely, beautiful, wonderfully voiced Gina McCann. Thank you for being with us, too. All right, we're going to go to the Bell and the Bear in Montgomery first up on our list here this week. The award-winning Jam tonight, 7:30-ish. I understand having a little party for Ray, Renee, and Matt. They're engaged. Little engagement party tonight if you want to join the Bell and the Bear. I thought about it, and then I thought about the opening day traffic, and I'm like, do I want to go down? I hate traffic. I hate sitting on 275 stopped. I do. But you never know. We'll see if that traffic gets out of town and what goes on. But Bell and the Bear Jam tonight, it's a fantastic night. Any night you attend the jam session, you'll be walking away with a great smile on your face and have heard some wonderful music. Then on Friday, our friends from CFG and the Family are playing at 8:30. Saturday, the Cassette Junkies at 8:30. That is Megan Miller and Company in the house on Saturday night. Monday night is Game Night at the Bell, hosted by Kara, 6 p.m. Tuesday, Trivia with Bacchus Entertainment at 7. And Wednesday will be the Rick Kern Solo Show at 8 p.m. They're at the Bell. So that rounds out their schedule for the week. Something always happening at the Bell and the Bear. Right now, they're grilling hot dogs and hamburgers and doing fun stuff for opening day. If you're out and about there, stop in. Say hi to the Bell and the Bear if you're not downtown. I got to take a deep breath here. This wins me. It does. We'll go to Mr. Burroughs Tavern in Springboro, where Benny Hill plays tonight, his debut at 6 p.m. Chalice plays Friday from 8 until 11. Saturday, Moonstone is in the house from 8 to 11 at Mr. Burroughs. Sunday, our friends from Finding Melissa are there at 3 p.m. going till 6. I got a chance to catch about an hour and a half of their show last night at Elsa's right here around the corner. And man, was it fun. They are so good, so talented. If you're out, let's have a haul around town party for Sunday Fun Day, maybe at Mr. Burroughs Tavern. You want to? Somebody message me if you want to go. We'll hang out. We'll do that on Sunday. Tuesday is Trivia at Mr. Burroughs at 7, and Wednesday, Queen of Hearts at 8 p.m. rounds out their schedule. And Catherine says, Chalice rocks. Yes, I've heard them. They do. They're wonderful. Jim says, a big weekend at Trillions, Hanky Panks. I think it's retroactive, you're saying, and Staggerly Acoustic. Yeah, big stuff. Trillions does not report to me. However, a lot of the artists that play there do. So we'll mention Trillions, especially when we get to Kevin Cooper's lineup. All right, so that rounds out Mr. Burroughs. Let's go to Crooked Handle Brewing. They have a Springboro location where Ricky Veneman plays on Friday at 6:30. They have trivia on Sunday at 6. And then Crooked Handle in Piqua, no live music this week, but trivia on Tuesday with Josh at 6. And Wednesday, Queen of Hearts at 8 p.m. at Crooked Handle Brewing in Piqua. Thank you, Kevin Cooper. Yeah, if they'll send it to me weekly, we'd love it. We get them involved here because there's a lot of people that play there. All right, well, Sorg Opera House has no live music events this week. There is a play there this week, but future show tickets for live music shows are available at cincyticket.com. Soft Rock Cafe, karaoke Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in Centerville. You can check their page for times. I think it's 8 p.m. on Thursday, 9 on Friday and Saturday. And get out to the Soft Rock and enjoy that. Scott Albrecht checking in from Wild Frontiers. It was great seeing you last night as well and hanging with you guys at the bar. Thanks for letting me sit with you there. And also enjoyed the company and Finding Melissa, man. Don't get much better than that. It doesn't. All right, let's go to Milano's in Miami Township, where every Wednesday they have live music at 7. Next week, gosh, did I not write that down? Ooh, I don't know who next week is, to be honest. I'll have to put that in because Dan Rivers played this week. So that's a little mistake on my part. But you can check out Milano's in Miami Township, and I'll put it on the printed list here as soon as I figure it out. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to find it right now. Bear with me, people. Bear with the old guy here just for 1 second. It won't take but a minute. Won't even take that. It'll take 30 seconds to get to that. And it looks to me like next week is Benny Bodine. Benny Bodine. Yes. Benny Bodine. Let me write that in here on the list so I don't screw it up. Sorry, just sit around and wait on me to do my work. Okay, folks? Thanks. There we go. Thank you, Nick Wheeler. Look at my executive producer, Nick Wheeler, coming through at a pinch as well. Thank you, sir. All right, how about Hamilton's Urban Backyard? They've got Team Tune Trivia this week. No live music this week. They're doing a lot of FC Cincinnati stuff there right now as a pub partner with them. But Team Tune Trivia will be in the house Wednesday at 7 at Hamilton's Urban Backyard. O'Connor's Irish Pub, Tina's place. Tina, you still out there? O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield, where tonight karaoke goes on at 9. DJ Pat in the house at 9 on Friday. DJ Mike kicking it up on Saturday night at 9 o'clock. Monday, trivia with Matthew Allen at 7. Tuesday, Ryan Fife playing acoustic at 8 p.m. at O'Connor's. And Wednesday, they have Queen of Hearts at 7 and karaoke at 9. That is the schedule for Tina's place up there at O'Connor's Irish Pub. When I say up there, it's north of me in Springfield, Ohio. And yes, Tina's here. Thank you, Tina, for sending that in. And while I've got Tina on the line here, I will say she's one of those great venue owners who report into us each week. And the ones we mention are those who report in. We don't go out and search for them on the internet. I know some of you have heard this over and over. Some of you haven't. But please know any of our artists and any of our venues take time to submit it to us each week. And that's why we give them the time here on the show as well. So thank you, Tina, for taking time out of your busy schedule each week to send in your list of what's shaking up there in Springfield. All right, we're going to Pullman Lane, Scott's Bar and Grill over on the west side of Hamilton, the family entertainment complex, where Friday night, Shiverly Road Band, that's Schifferly, at 7 p.m. on Friday. Saturday, our friends from Don't Tell Steve hitting Pullman's again at 7 p.m. Monday from 7 to 9, the After Hours Big Band, Inside on the Lanes. That's a huge, like, orchestra-like band. And then Tuesday, karaoke at 7 p.m. is the schedule at Pullman's, and that is on the west side of Hamilton. Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia, where tonight the karaoke dance party with DJ Songs kicks off at 7 p.m. Then we have, you can tell it's opening day with the numbers on the show today. I just glanced at the numbers. Wow. Lots of people out partying today. I think it's like St. Patty's almost. Let's see what we got. Where are we at here? Joe Cole's playing on Friday night, 7 p.m. Joe Cole's band, the full band at Little River Bar and Grill. Saturday, Element 3 at 7 p.m. Tuesday, game night at 7 p.m. And Wednesday, Trivia with Dave at 7 p.m. to round out the schedule at Little River. And I was asked to make an announcement about Little River as well. Just so you know, there's been a lot of things shared online about it being for sale and all that. It doesn't mean they closed. They are open for business and they're going full steam. Same business, same thing going on that always goes on there. So please support Little River Bar and Grill and get out and help them out. Yeah, go experience what that is. It's a cool place and there's some fantastic food there. And Nikki said it's wild downtown right now. You down there, Nikki? You're in the middle of it. And yeah, it looked like it. I don't know. I was really contemplating driving to the Bell tonight, but I don't know if I want to get in that mess or not. We'll see. We'll see. And I don't want to discourage anybody from doing that either. Karis will cut my throat. So go if you're going, but just know that the traffic could be interesting. Could be. All right, Blue Note Harrison, Friday night. My friend Gabriel Sanchez. This guy's great. The Prince Experience. Opening the show, our other wonderful friend, Miss Jackie. Doors are at 6. That'll be one spectacular night of music. If you've never seen the Prince Experience, I'm going to say, as I said about the Eagles Project, best Prince tribute in the nation. The Prince Experience. Go see it. Gabriel puts on one hell of a show. And that's going on Friday night, tomorrow night at the Blue Note. Saturday, rock and roll doubleheader. Foreigner tribute, Midnight Blue with Sammy Hagar tribute, One Way to Rock. And rocking in the pub will be Slow Train. That's Saturday's lineup. Tickets are available for any show at the Blue Note at cincyticket.com. Nikki said it was insanity. Yeah, I'm sure it looked like it today. Chris Reese, are you in the middle of that Reds opening day stuff? Or did you have to work? What's up with you? All right, let's go to Miami Valley Gaming, where Buzzbin plays Friday night, Center Bar at 8 p.m. Saturday, J. Jesse Johnson. That's a good one. If you want to go gamble a little and go see a good band, J. Jesse Johnson, Saturday, 8 p.m. Center Bar as well. And Chris says Gabriel is great. He's a remarkable human being. I love him. Just a wonderful person. We've had him on the show numerous times, and I didn't grab him this time for the Blue Note show. I probably should have, but we missed out on that. So I hope to be able to see him while he's in town. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Rex Patrick and the Country Legends Show in Germantown. Saturday night, Baracha Valley. That is spelled Berachah. That's how I pronounce it. I don't know. Baracha Valley. Doors are at 6, shows at 7. You can reserve a table at Rex Patrick by calling 513-594-1282. Yes. And Roger says, go Reds. Yes. Chris said had to work. Yeah, well, I didn't make it down there either because I had to do this. And I knew if I got down there, I'd get trapped. There's just too many people down there we know, too. All right, let's go to Froggy's in Monroe. Friday night, Danny Frazier in the house. And, you know, Greg Amberger will be with him there. And I will tell you, if you missed out on the interview yesterday with Gregory Amberger, please go tune into it at some time this week. Because he did a wonderful job of telling his history and story. And I just love talking to people like him who love what they do in music. It was really a cool interview. It was. All right. Also at Froggy's, That One Party Band, Saturday night, 8 p.m. Tuesday night, karaoke with DJ Songs at 8 p.m. And Wednesday, Jeep Night every Wednesday at Froggy's, 6 p.m. on the lineup there. Naughty Pine, no submission for tonight, but they gave me Friday and Saturday. They have Bad Habit at 9 p.m. and Deviate at 9 p.m. on Saturday at the Naughty Pine. Yeah. Lori's Roadhouse, line dancing every Tuesday at 7. Thursday, the same thing. And then Friday, the Carson Lee Band at 8 p.m. And Saturday is another great round of their Battle of the Bands this Saturday. 4 more bands competing for your vote to get a main stage spot at the Voice of America Country Music Festival. Kevin McCoy Band, Chris Carruthers, Dalton Kaiser, and the Downwind and Wildheart Band are all in this to win it. And let's go give Kevin McCoy a vote. How about that? We love Kevin McCoy. All right, Hidden Gem Music Club. Nick Wheeler, if you're still out there, I'll try to get through these. Not as tough this week. The Jazz Jam at the Gym tonight at 7 p.m. Friday at 8, Lil Ed and the Blues Imperials with the Doug Hart Band. Saturday, the 10th annual Disco Ball with Tasting Color, Strange Ranger, and Moonbro. 7 p.m. Saturday. Sunday, 7 p.m., Jack Garrett's Atomic Wise Guys Frank Sinatra tribute. I've never heard of a Frank Sinatra tribute. How about that? Except like Vegas and stuff. That's cool. And that's going on Sunday at 7 p.m. at the Hidden Gym. It's called the Hidden Gym because it's hidden in the back of a shopping plaza, people. But never fear. Type it in on your GPS. It'll take you there. It'll get you there. Nicole says Kevin McCoy is awesome. We love Kevin McCoy. We do. For real. All right, Fretboard Blue Ash. I got to keep cranking here. I'm talking too much in between. Singo Bingo tonight, 6:30 p.m. Friday, Ralph and the Rhythm Hounds, 7 to 10 at Fretboard. Saturday, Fairbanks 142. It's a Grateful Dead tribute, 7 to 10 p.m. Every Tuesday, they have trivia at 6:30, and Wednesday, live music each week, 6 to 8, going on at Fretboard in Blue Ash. Mo Harrigan's Tavern, Thursday night tonight, Rosa and Denny at 7. Saturday, Shane DeMoss and Nick Wheeler take to the stage at Mo Harrigan's Tavern from 8 until midnight. That'll be a good show. Sunday, open mic with Junior, 5:30 to 9:30. That rounds out the schedule for Mo Harrigan's Tavern. That's in Kettering, Ohio. Brick Tappin' Tavern in Huber Heights, Scott Houchins tonight at 7:30. His band, The Cafe Unit, on Friday at 8:30. And then Saturday, Pearl Street takes the stage at 8:30 at the Brick Tap. Every Wednesday, karaoke with DJ Denny, 8 to 11. Wednesday, the jam session goes on at the Village Theater in Covington from 6 to 10. Different hosts each week. And that goes on there weekly. If you haven't checked that out, I hear that's a good one as well. The 21 in College Corner, 21 music venue. Thursday night, 7 to 9. Tonight, open mic with Bob Della Posta. And then Saturday, Lil Ed and the Blues Imperials, who are playing up here on Friday, playing there on Saturday at 8 p.m. on that show, routed through there. If you're out there, say hi, guys. We need to hear from you today because the viewership is just in the proverbial crapper right now. So please say hi. Don't forget to hit that share button if you can on the show today and support these musicians we're talking about. Jane's on Main in Miamisburg. Open mic with David Thornton tonight. Friday night, Heath Bowling at 7:30. And Saturday, Rick and Ashley, 7:30 p.m. on that one. Scotty Long, DJ Songs, his karaoke party going on at Little River Bar and Grill tonight, 7 p.m. Friday, Big Bull's Roadhouse at 9. And Tuesdays at Froggy's in Monroe from 8 to 11 on that one. Hello, Catherine. Thanks for saying howdy. Scotty's saying howdy. Yours truly, I'll be at the Miamisburg Moose every Tuesday, hosting trivia there at 7 p.m. Lots of fun going on. Had a great night this week. Starting Wednesday, April 9th, every week through November on Wednesdays, Name That Tune at Heather's. My residency there on Wednesdays, guys. Love to see you come play sometime. We have a blast with that one. That starts at 7 p.m. each week. Weekly here on All Around Town Radio for all your music news and needs, including our weekend update on Monday, Hot Topic Tuesday with Karis on Tuesday, Wednesday with the band, who next week, Gina and Johnny will be joining me on Wednesday with the band at noon. So tune in for that one and go back and watch Greg Ambergy's this week. It was good stuff. All right, let's get into our bands quickly as we roll through them here. Hindsight, Saturday at Wings in Vandalia, 9:30 p.m. The Retroactive Band, glad to see they're back at it, Saturday at Trillions, 8 to midnight. Mr. Man and the Mojo Band, Saturday at the Pike, number 2, 8 p.m. on that show. Devin Milton and Company, Saturday at Sons of Toll Brewing in Mount Orab from 7 to 10. Our friend Jeff Vance out there with Velveteen playing Saturday at the Miamiville Trail Yard from 6 to 9 p.m. on that one. Nick Wheeler's throwing a shameless plug in for Jeremiah Throwbridge, who's at Knollwood, Beaver Creek Friday night. I love Jeremiah. He's got a great voice. Good guy. Thank you, Nick, for throwing that one in there. Shane DeMoss reporting in this week with Friday. He's playing with Until Rust. He and Rob are playing at Antioch Shrine Center's Fish Fry in Dayton, 6 to 9 p.m. And then Saturday, Shane DeMoss and Nick Wheeler at Mo Harrigan's Tavern from 8 until 12 on that big show. Chris says no gigs this weekend for Dat Band, but looking to get out and see some folks. I hope so. I am too. I hope you do. All right, what else we got here? Benny Bodine, Friday at the Broken Barrel Bar and Grill, 7 to 10 in Middletown, Ohio. And then Wednesday, we mentioned earlier, he'll be at Milano's from 7 to 10 in Miami Township. Alex Poteet, Friday with Linus Tate, his band at O'Leary's in Centerville. They're coming up this way, 9 p.m. Saturday, they'll be at the Hitchin Post Saloon in Darton, Ohio, 7 p.m. for that one. I think Alex does that one solo, I believe. And Nick is saying no tequila will be harmed at Mo Harrigan's on Saturday. We'll see how that works out for you. Alex, I got a Vicious Cycle next Saturday, Little York Tavern from 8 to 12. Velvet Crush Friday at Rotorama 25 in Zanesville, Ohio from 7 to 10. And Saturday, they'll be playing Timothy's down in the UD district in Dayton from 11 to 2. Did you hear that? 11 to 2. College kids. Yeah, they don't get out of bed early. All right. Or take a little nap before they come out. I don't know. Chris Lee Acoustic Thursday at the Painted Tree Boutiques in Cincinnati from 6 to 9. Don't Tell Steve. We mentioned that one in the venues. Saturday at Pullman Lane, 7 to 11 on that. Nathan Jenkins, he's out of town this week, but I'm going to give you his schedule. If you happen to be listening, and I have some friends who listen each week in Florida, so let's talk about his Florida tour here. Thursday night tonight, he's in Cape Canaveral at Rusty's Seafood and Oyster Bar with Jack Sheely and Nate Jenkins duo. Friday is in Melbourne, Florida with Pineapples. Yeah, at Pineapples, wherever that is, with the Jack Sheely Band and featuring Nate Jenkins and Sean Barry Oakley. Saturday, he's at Marco Island down south of Naples, Country Jam with the Jack Sheely Band featuring Nate Jenkins and Sean Barry Oakley. And Sunday, he's in Naples, Florida at Cracklin' Jack's and the Jack Sheely Band. Gee, too many Jacks. Jack Sheely Band featuring Nate Jenkins and Sean Barry Oakley as well. So a great tour for Nate Jenkins through the state of Florida this weekend. David Thornton tonight, Jane's on Main in Miamisburg, 7 to 10. Saturday, the Broken Barrel Bar and Grill in Middletown from 7 to 10. Wednesday at Jane's on Main, Jesse Otterson, Gene Justice and David Thornton will be appearing there 6 to 9 at Jane's on Main this week. Thank you, Nick Wheeler. I appreciate you being here. We're about out of people to talk about in just a minute, but thank you for dropping in. Michelle Robinson playing Shiners on the Levee Saturday, 10:30 to 1:30. Brandy Evans, her band Brandy and the Beard at Belterra Cincy Stadium Bar, 8 to 11 on Saturday. The Cassette Junkies are hitting it up Saturday at the Bell and the Bear from 8:30 to 12:30. If you haven't seen them and you go to the Bell, go see them. Definitely. What else we got here? John Campbell throwing something in. Leadfoot Friday at Love's Whiskey Barrel, 9 p.m. start, and Miamisburg Moose Saturday. Yes, cool stuff. 8 p.m. start time there. Thank you, John. Drive is playing Saturday at DC's Roadhouse in Middletown, 8 p.m. start time. We got to see those guys St. Patty's Day weekend as well. The Gamut, Friday at the Monkey Bar in Mainville, 8 p.m. for the Gamut. Crown Watts, Saturday at MVP's in Silverton from 8 to 11. On that one, I got to make a little edit here. Give me a sec. Fourth Day Echo. Well, that one's over. It's in, but it's over. 1 to 4 today at Hooters on the Levee outside stage for the big festivities down in Cincinnati. Finding Melissa Saturday at Old School Winery, 6:30 p.m. and Sunday at Mr. Burroughs from 3 to 6 on that show. Kevin Cooper tonight, Bell and the Bear Jam host from 7:30 to 11:30. Friday from 8 to 12, the Hanky Panks at Trillions. Saturday, Kevin Cooper reports in that from 9 to 1, the Hanky Panks are at Fairfield Pub. And then Tuesday from 6 to 9, Kevin Cooper solo at Cozy's Cafe and Pub. Thank you very much, Catherine. I appreciate you. And when Dave or Chris tried to get tickets to Dave Chappelle's new place, yeah, that place is going to sell out for a long time. Yep, it's cool. It is. He's got enough money to make it cool too, I think. I love that he's doing it here in Yellow Springs. That's awesome. All right, CFG and the Family, Friday, Bell and the Bear, 8 to 12. Tony B Band, the light version, Sunday at Valley Vineyards from 2 to 5. Joe Cole's Friday at Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia with the full band. Saturday, Joe's at Stumps Bar in Linwood, Ohio, and that's solo show for him. And Wednesday, solo as well at Putters in Mainville, 6:30 to 9:30 on that one. Marsha Brady Band, Friday, Hollywood Casino in Dayton, 8 to 12. Schifferly Road, Friday at Pullman Lanes, 7 to 11. Sideshow Band, Saturday at the Urbana Moose, 7 p.m. start time on that one. Abe's Lincoln, Saturday at the Monkey Bar from 7 to 11. Red Hot Riot, Sunday at Jim and Jack's at 7 p.m. And Adam and Jalen, tonight, Little Miami Brewing, 6:45 start. Friday at Wiedeman's, 7:30 start. Saturday at Miamiville Trail Yard, 3 p.m. start. And Wednesday at Kyle's Station Crowbar, 4 to 7 for Adam and Jalen. And that rounds out our schedule. And Jimmy Kilroy, take me with you, man. I used to live right by Bonita Springs. I love Bonita Springs. I do. Yes. Thank you, Catherine. You have a great weekend as well. That's all we got today, guys. If you'd like to have your band or musical act featured on our weekly podcast or shared on the Warren County Post, contact us at Hall Around Town Radio via our DMs, and we'll get you involved. For additional band and music information, watch us weekly here live at 5 or live at noon on Wednesdays for our Wednesday with the Band. We appreciate you all being here today. And thank you, Glenn, for saying you're glad I do this show. Yep. Now you have places to go this weekend. Well, where are you going, Glenn? Anywhere good? Thank you, Derek from Marsha Brady. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And that's all we got today, guys. And we got it in before the 40-minute mark. We're actually at 34 minutes. So thank you so much for bearing with me. And hit that little share button. The more you share, the more views we get, and the more musicians get people out, and the more people come to see everybody and support the local music venues, because we're losing them, a lot of them. So let's keep supporting these people. Thanks for watching today, guys. We'll catch you next time. We'll be here on Monday with our weekend update. Tune in for that at 5 o'clock. Until then, get out and support live local music and the bands and venues that bring it to you. Bye, everybody.
on the book of face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see. So all around town radio show is where I go for the latest band info. So all around town radio show for the music that comforts my soul.
Don't forget, everybody, the views and opinions expressed in this program are of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of our sponsors or any entities that they may represent.